Hey, Jay here. We got another Honda big bore project. You're like, what, another one? This is a little bit different because it's a 450. We usually don't do 450 big bores. The only one we really do much of is the Honda 450. From 09 to 15, the Honda 450 is one of the weakest of the class. And a lot of guys like that type of power where it's just easy to ride, smooth, more like a 250 almost, easy to ride. But there's guys that want more hit and more power out of their 450, and a big bore kit from Cylinder Works is just the way to do that. This project's for Dirt Bike Magazine. We're going to give you an inside look at everything we did to this project and see what those guys think of this bike. So the Cylinder Works cylinder looks completely stock, but yet has a larger bore by 3 millimeters. This makes it a 478cc machine. It comes with a piston, a complete Cometic gasket kit for the top end, and a new Vertex piston. Completely matched and completely a bolt-on kit. Simply bolt it on and you're off and running. No extra work required to the head or anything else. Inside the engine, we went with the Hot Cam Stage 2 camshaft to help give the bike some more top end and over rev. From the big bore kit giving so much bottom to mid, we wanted to add some mid to top end power, so the Hot Cam Stage 2 camshaft does just that. Again, the Hot Cam Stage 2 camshaft is a drop-in cam. No springs required. Your stock springs work perfectly fine. Hinson is known for clutches. About every top team runs Hinson. Real quality pieces. The clutch plates are made in Japan, just like the stock ones, very high quality. The covers allow you to add a little bit of extra oil, which aids in cooling and added to clutch life. FMF makes some great exhaust. These dual systems, these F4.1 mufflers on this Honda, sound amazing and work very well. They also have spark arresters if you're riding in any places that would require that. So the most popular word for any 12-year-old boy to say is Megabomb. Sounds cool and it works really good. Right in here you can see the yellow of the Vertex ECU. This ECU helps us to map the bike perfectly. The bike does run okay with the stock mapping, and you can map the stock Honda tuner. In our case, we wanted to get optimal power, so we added this Vertex ECU and mapped it with Rocket Performance. CV4's kind of been known for making cool looking hoses that also work very well under high heat conditions. Here we went with their red set for this 2015 model. Works Connection radiator braces are a must if you're out doing serious motos and want to make sure you finish a moto after a serious crash. Works Connection makes a great hour meter which attaches to your spark plug lead. Very simple to install and a great item for all bikes, especially for 4-strokes where you want to keep track of your oil changes and how much time you have on all your parts. A new part for Works Connection is their steering stem nuts. A lot of times these things get worn out. Your stock ones, better than buying a stock one, is a cool looking Works Connection one. It also has these cool little holes if a guy's going to do any wire tying to keep his stuff extra secure for maybe even supermoto conditions, anything like that. Renthal makes big bar mounts, and with the Hondas you can simply pull out your stock mounts and install the Renthal big bar mounts, which then you can run their fat bar or twin walls. We went with their twin walls, the 997 bin, which is the same as the stock bar bin, which we would like a lot. The bar mounts are also able to rotate forward or backwards. We have them rotated back towards the rider, so it keeps you a little closer to the bars. Renthal dual compound grips have a great feel and last very well. Works Connection pieces are top of the line. Their clutch perch, complete setup, gives great pull and great action for the clutch. Primary Drive makes a complete O-ring chain. It's really nice, really strong and heavy duty. We use the Renthal sprockets front and rear to match that up. On this bike we're running the stock 48. We're also going to take a 47 out to the test with Dirt Bike because we think the bike is going to want to be a little bit mellowed out on the bottom, so we're going to try both sprockets. Tusk Impact wheel sets are incredible value, good value, and they also hold up very well. Really nice looking wheels, black rims, red hubs. Dunlop MX32 tires are just an amazing fit for about every track conditions out there. There's guys that even run these things in Supercross, and they work in about all types of intermediate terrain. We use the Tusk rotors. Up front we have the oversized front rotor matched up with the Tusk steel braided brake line for added stopping power. Factory Connection is known for Hondas. They revalved and set up the forks, shock, and steering stabilizer for this project bike. Works Connection titanium foot pegs are really cool. They're lighter, and they're one of the least expensive titanium pegs on the market, and they're very durable. They are cast and they're very strong and do save some weight and have a good footprint. Attack makes custom graphics that you can design exactly what you want for your race machine. Hey, so that's all there is to it. Of course, a lot of expensive parts in this bike, but something you could tackle in pieces if you have a newer CRF450. Most of this will relate, if anything, from 09 to 15. The kits are different from 13 on, but same result. So, good bike to start with. We're gonna go see what Dirt Bike Magazine thinks of this thing.